Hey guys, welcome to Interest Zone. Today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 worst travel destinations that are still popular. So, we're looking at some of the most overrated and consistently disappointing destinations from around the world, cities, and specific landmarks. We're talking about all of the above. Without delaying any further, let's look at the 7 worst travel destinations that are still popular. Before we get started, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Number 7. Tourist London. London is an incredible city with a rich cultural and historical heritage and has much to offer travelers looking for a rewarding experience. The thing is, in order to truly experience modern day London, you must venture beyond the city center. It's like being a straight up tourist, and you'll blow through your budget in a matter of days. And as for all those iconic sites, they tend to lose their. You have to spend your day waiting in long lines, elbowing your way through crowds to get a good view, and then realizing just how limited the access you actually have to most of the city's most iconic sites. Number 6. Venice, Italy. The overpopularity of Venice is a loss for everyone involved. Tourists' insatiable hunger for this remarkable and historic city on the water has almost completely destroyed local residents' regular way of life. As a result, having even a semblance of a satisfying or authentic experience there is nearly impossible. Storefronts are almost entirely tourist traps, and there are souvenir shops with long lines around every corner. The city's iconic sites, such as State Mark Basilica and Palazzo Ducale, remain intact, but Venice itself feels like a shell of what it once was. It has the feel of a theme park in Venice rather than a functioning city. The local government is making significant efforts to address this issue. Number 5. The Leaning Tower of Pisa. The Italian city of Pisa has long attracted crowds from around the world with its iconic landmark. In fact, the government has had to use a fair amount of time and energy to keep the tower leaning so it doesn't collapse. The architecture is reasonably impressive, but Italy is full of impressive and historic structures. Plus, it's smaller in person than you'd expect. So, most tourists who come to visit the place get dissatisfied. Number 4. Las Vegas, Nevada. Everyone has their own idea of what it means to have fun. If you like cheap hotel deals, expensive but lavish buffets, and endless displays of excess, you might have a good time. Las Vegas is a well-known place throughout the world as a fantastic gambling destination. There are only a few places on Earth where you are constantly reminded that everything around you is man-made. By the same token, all of the artifice can make the entire experience feel, well, phony. And while it may appear that Vegas has everything you could ever want at first glance, after a day or two, you realize that it's all one big, homogeneous experience. Number 3. Times Square. It's similar to Las Vegas, but smaller and more crowded. There are no hotel discounts to be had, and gambling is not an option. New York City is a must-see destination for tourists from all around the world. It's a city filled with hidden treasures, larger-than-life characters, and one-of-a-kind experiences that you won't find anywhere else. The bright lights of Times Square often completely overshadow New York City's genuine charms, and there are but tourist traps to be found here. You'll mostly find massive crowds, expensive but bad restaurants, souvenir shops, and pushy street vendors. If you're going to avoid Times Square, you might as well avoid Liberty Island. It's best viewed from the distance. Number 2. Loch Ness, Scottish Highlands. The Scottish Highlands are brimming with picturesque lakes that are less crowded and less expensive. We're not here to debate whether or not the Loch Ness Monster exists, and you're not going to be the first to spot one and confirm its existence. Again, you're more likely to overpay for everything, from your accommodations to a cup of tea. Also, the Loch Ness Center and exhibition, which has been described as both outdated and overpriced, appears to be widely dissatisfying. Number 1. Christ the Redeemer, Brazil. Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, has one of the most recognizable skylines in the world. Seriously, it looks more like concept art for a fantasy film than anything else, with its towering mountains, beachfront, and this awesome, inspiring statue. To be clear, we highly recommend visiting this amazing city. The Christ the Redeemer statue, like the New York City Statue of Liberty, is best appreciated from a distance. Its impact is most valuable as part of the larger metropolitan picture and the sense of drama it brings to the city as a whole. It doesn't need to be seen up close and personal because when you get up there, it's actually smaller than you'd expect. Furthermore, there is always a large crowd, effectively making the dreamy type of photo op that you've been imagining very difficult to get. So guys, what do you think about our list? Let us know in the comments down below. If you are new to our channel, be sure to subscribe now and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. And finally, thanks for watching.